Okay, this is a question taken from the GCSE Intermediate Paper 2 from November 2005, and it's about forming and solving an equation, a linear equation. Right, let's have a look. So we've got Avril, Brian, Carol and Derek are 4 pupils. Brian's mass is 20 kilograms more than Avril's. Carol's mass is 5 kilograms less than Avril's. Derek's mass is twice that of Avril's. Altogether, their total mass is 275 kilograms. Okay? And the last thing they tell us is let Avril's mass be X kilograms. So Avril is equal to X. And if you notice, Avril's name appears in all 3 statements here. So what we're going to do, we're going to work out Brian's, Carol's and Derek's mass, because they're all linked to Avril's, and we've been told to let Avril equal X. Okay, so Brian, first, let's work out his. He's 20 kilograms more than Avril. Well, 20 kilograms more than X is X plus 20. More than is just add 20. Okay, so that's what was important there. Carol's mass is 5 kilograms less than. So Carol, 5 kilograms less than Avril is Avril's minus 5 kilograms. That's 5 kilograms less than X, which was Avril. Now we do Derek. Derek's mass is twice Avril's. Well, if Avril's X, twice X is simply 2X. Twice is multiplying by 2, isn't it? So there we have Brian, there we have Carol, there we have Derek. And we know Avril is X. We know as well that altogether total mass is 275 kilograms. So whenever you're forming and solving an equation like this, they always give you an absolute fact. And that's the absolute fact in this, that all of them add up to 275. Sometimes you might be asked to work out the perimeter or the lengths and widths of size of a rectangle. And they'll tell you the perimeter in the question. They will say, they will show you a diagram and the lengths might be X plus something and the width might be 2X. And then they'll say the perimeter is 75 centimeters. So there would be a fact in that question. So that's what I mean by this. Always look for the what does it all equal. And in this case, 275. So total means add all that up. So basically we got X plus 20, which is Brian, plus X minus 5, which is Carol, plus 2X, which is Derek, plus Avril, which is X, all equals 275 kilograms. And there's the equation that we formed. Now, before we solve it, if you have X's, or numbers on their own, or any terms that are like each other on the same side of the equal sign, you should collect them all together first before you do any balancing. So, I've got lots of X's on this side, so we use bubbles to make them stand out. So basically, I'm bubbling all my X's. Any term that's got X in it, I bubble it. Notice I include the sign that's in front of the term in the bubble, because it's part of the term. Plus X, that plus is part of that X. So we've got X plus X is 2X, plus 2X is 4X, plus X is a nice 5X. Then we've got 20 plus 20 minus 5, you can see how important it is to include the sign now. 20 minus 5 is 15. If I didn't bubble the sign, I might look at that as 5 and go 20 plus 5 is 25. And obviously I have the wrong answer. And all that equals 275. And just like we've done previously on other videos, this is a 2-step linear equation now. I've got to get rid of the minus 15 and the times 5. The 5 in front of X is the last thing we get rid of. Because if I put this on a machine, or if you followed BIDMAS, X is multiplied by 5, then 15 is taken away, and that equals 275. If we're working backwards, we sort out the minus 15, and then we sort out the times 5. So let's do that. to get rid of minus 15, we add 15. So I want it to be 0. Do it that side, must do it that side. That gives us 5x. Didn't touch it, so it stays the same. Minus 15 plus 15 is nothing. 275 plus 15 is 280, 290. And then to work out x, we divide by 5. Both sides. And that gives us x equals. Well, if I'm dividing by 5, I know this is calculator, but let's just have a little chat about why we do this without a calculator. Because it's a multiple of 10, and you're dividing by 5, quick way of doing this, divide by 10, well that's easy, that's 29. And the answer to dividing by 5 will be double that, because there's 2 5s in every 10. So if 290 divided by 10 is 29, 290 divided by 5 is double 29, which is 58. And x is Avril's mass, and Avril's mass is 58 kilograms. So always pop it in there if they leave a little space for it. Okay, and that's forming and solving an equation based on some information. All you have to do is take your time, read each bit at a time, look for the fact, look for where they introduce the letter x, and work your way through it. If you take your time and do one step at a time, these are quite nice questions and nice easy 4 marks. Okay, thank you very much.